This means that light and dark, creation and destruction are all facets of ourselves. And if that makes you uncomfortable, you're not alone. It's meant to be a little unsettling. That's why Abraxas is called terrible. It shatters the illusion that we can just pick one side and ignore the other. Now, hold up here, because embracing the darkness does not mean you should start being evil and acting like an asshole or going full supervillain mode. Not at all. Think of it like this. You can try to cling only to the light, to be perfectly kind, gentle, and selfless. But if you refuse to acknowledge that you have darker impulses, you'll just cast a bigger shadow behind you. The parts of yourself that you deny, they don't disappear, they just go underground, waiting for the right moment to explode. So take anger, for example. Society usually tells us, hey, anger is bad and we should suppress it, that good people don't feel it. But here's the truth. Anger is just energy. And like any energy, it can be destructive or constructive, depending on how you use it. If you repress it, it festers, turning into resentment, passive aggression, or even self-sabotage. But if you acknowledge it, understand it, and channel it with purpose, it can become power. Great leaders, artists, and revolutionaries didn't become who they were by suppressing their anger, they transformed it into action. Creators pour their frustration into art, athletes transmute it into strength. Even in personal life, standing up for yourself isn't about being consumed by rage, it's about using your fire in a way that serves you. So embracing Abraxas means to face and integrate your shadow instead of pretending it's not there. It's about recognizing that your fears, desires, angers, and ambitions aren't things to erase, but to understand and integrate. Or as Jung said in the 7 Sermons to the Dead, to resist it not is redemption. Jung called this shadow integration, the process of consciously acknowledging and making peace with the parts of yourself you were taught to reject. By integrating your shadow, you actually empower the good in you, because it's no longer being sabotaged by the parts of yourself that have been left in the dark. When you integrate both shadow and light, you don't just balance them, you transcend them. You become something beyond duality, something higher. Jung called this individuation, the process of becoming your full, authentic self that's not ruled by unconscious forces pulling you in opposite directions. Light and darkness stops being a battle, and instead you become the force that holds both. Like Abraxas, you're not trapped by either. You are the totality, the wholeness, the creator of your own reality. In other words, the age-old battle between light and dark has had a missing piece, and the missing piece is unity. We are both light and shadow. And the moment that we embrace that truth, that's when we become whole. Now, we talked a lot about magic and the occult today, but what if Jesus was actually an occult magician?